Hi, it's Pastor Ken from Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. And this Thursday, it's the first Thursday in the month of December. I'm going to do something a little different. I read the scriptures that were part of our Presbyterian mission calendar. And to be honest, I didn't find any of them that really touched me, especially during this Advent season. So I'm going to go off script a little bit. I hope your holidays and this season is going well for you. We've started our Advent sermon series, Redecorating Christmas. And we're talking about and looking at passages that will hopefully encourage us and teach us how we can be redecorated, how our lives can be redecorated by this Advent season and the arrival of Jesus. So let me read the scripture for you from Luke 1. But the angel said to him, Zechariah, do not be afraid, Zechariah, for your prayer has been heard. Your prayer has been answered. Your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you will name him John. It's a great part of the Christmas story as Zechariah and Elizabeth being barren and not being able to bear children. And all of a sudden, this message comes to Zechariah. But we hear that for some reason, Zechariah doesn't completely buy in. And so God takes away Zechariah's speech or ability to speak for 9 months. I cannot imagine what that would be like. I don't know about you, but for me to not be able to say anything for 9 months, I am not sure how I would handle that. I think I would go absolutely crazy. And yet Zechariah has to endure that silence. And along with that silence comes a reflection of Israel's silence, or God's silence to Israel. For 400 years, they had not heard a word from the Lord. And so they've been waiting. And I would imagine that maybe some of you who are watching or listening to this devotion, maybe you've felt that way in your life, that at times God seems silent. And it's part of that Christmas story. It's as much a part of the Christmas story as all the beautiful music and the lights and everything that goes on, the action of Christmas. But there's also the silence of Christmas. And I believe that it's in that silence that we really can meditate on the meaning of Advent. Zechariah certainly had a long time to think about what this means. He will now be a father, and this father is brought about by a miracle by God. And this is going to be special. And with the coming of Jesus, can we think of anything more special? And so maybe it's good for us, in the midst of all the busyness, in the midst of the beautiful and wonderful and praise music that we will sing during this Christmas season, that we voluntarily take some time to be silent and to listen to what God has for us in our lives as he redecorates us. I hope you have a wonderful day today and the rest of this week. And I hope that if there is some silence in your life, that you will hear God speak to you. Hope you have a wonderful Advent season. And please join us for worship, whether that's in person or online. Take care. God bless. Be safe and be well.